Welcome, Punk Panda community. It's Albert here. I'm going to be doing a short recording talking about the pre-sale that's going on in the back farm. The last time I did this recording, there were some things that were said that left it a little bit confusing for some people. So I want to clear up those issues and also focus in on more why would an investor, which is actually getting very exciting because we've been talking to a lot of them over the past few weeks, actually going into a couple months now, and why somebody would want to invest $50, $100, 10,000, or even millions. And so that's the main topic of today. However, we have not done a corporate update call in a while. And we're going to do that corporate update call on February 17th. I believe it's 8 o'clock Eastern time. So for those of you in Asia and the other parts of the world, it'll be actually on February 18th in the morning. So before that call, it's got many exciting things. First of all, uh, we have three, as many of you know, we have three different development teams that are now all in complete unison saying the same thing. If you do this to the app and you do this and you do this and you do this, it's going to make a 100% user interface friendly app. That's what we've been striving for, and we're getting this close to it. So that call is going to be actually very exciting. But let me get to what I'm sharing with you here today. So I need to get share screen, bring up my deck, and slideshow. So I just want to give you a quick update here, okay? And then I'll start going into the main topic. First of all, some people are confused of, where can they actually buy PPM or stake PPM? So I wanted to show you all the different ways. So you can go to punkpandafarm.com, and there you can actually swap BNB, Binance Smart Chain, for PPM, and you can actually stake it, and you can actually start earning PPM. You can also use fiat to buy the PPM through the Now Exchange wallet. Once again, that's all on the Web3 page of punkpandafarm.com. Well, on that same website, if you have a back office, you can actually log into the back office and you can purchase PPM through our extended pre-sale. And you yourself could start earning commissions. That would be the difference of purchasing them on the farm, on the Web3 page, buying and staking them, or having your own account in the back office where you actually log in, where when you refer other people, you would earn commissions 12 levels down on your team. We also have the BTC staking program. So you don't want to earn your commissions. You don't want to earn your rewards in PPM. You would rather earn them in Bitcoin. So we have a program for that. The minimum on that is $250, but the way to go is $1,000 or more, because anybody that does the BTC staking program for 1,000 or more, they get a free Panda Pass to the Panda Academy, which is actually $149. And also, once you're in the back office, you can now transfer PPM from member to member. And we set this up to help all the people that were earning small PPM, but they weren't acquiring enough to be able to withdraw. Well, then now their community members could go through and help them. You can also purchase PPM on Pancake, Swap, and as I said before, you can also do it in the Now wallet. So we talked about this on the last recording, backed by popular demand, because there's so many benefits to this. So the extended pre-sale, and I want to talk about how some of the rules on a pre-sale. So what I'm going to do before I do that, I'm going to go all the way to the end here, and then I'm going to come back. Here are some of the rules here. You need a $50 minimum order to qualify for commissions. You can purchase the PPM multiple times. You can buy as much as you want, okay? On February 18th, right after we do that corporate call, will be the first time that we release the first commissions, okay? And then from that point on, the commissions will be paid in real time. And once again, this is a brand new program. So if you were in the back office and you actually had an account previously and you were earning commissions previously, that does not count. You have to go and make a brand new purchase, okay? And that brand new purchase has to be at least $50, but it could be 100, it could be 200, it could be 500, it could be 1,000, whatever amount that that your threshold will allow. Okay. But 50 must be done in order to receive commissions. If your team right now has already gone through and they've made PPM purchases, don't worry, you're not going to lose your commission. You just got to get your $50 first before the February 18th date gets here. Okay. So we'll be announcing it again on the corporate call. Now let's go back where we was, which is right here. So the reason that we're doing this is that as we've been waiting to get a perfect user interface, so where we can just take this messaging app that we have, where the messages really hit home, having the 1.3 million downloads in our first 14 months. It's an accomplishment that very few other apps in the world have ever done. And we can take that and springboard it into 300 and 400 million and make ourselves popular worldwide, having influencers starting to come on board like crazy. We know that day is coming. It's not a matter of if, it's just when is that day coming? Well, going through all of these complications of getting to that point has left some people in a little bit of a conundrum of, I need to put food on the table now. And so we understand that. And the BTC staking program really wasn't helping with that, where the extended pre-sale can. So here you have the ability to earn commissions. And when you earn those commissions in PPM, you can withdraw 100% of them right away, take them, convert them from BNB, get it to fiat, put food on the table, and have something to do while we're waiting for that moment of getting to that 100% perfect interface with our messaging app. So you can introduce as many people as you wish. Once again, all the commissions are paid in PPM token. That's all fine and dandy, but why would anybody even want to invest into the Punk Panda token right now? Why would anybody even want to spend $50? First of all, just to understand the market cycle. We're actually coming out of a very bad crypto winter, but every 4 years, there's always a really bad crypto winter that lasts for an extended period of time. And we're getting closer and closer to that ending. If you look right here, the very first time that Bitcoin ever had a halving period, it was in November of 2012. And you can see that it went on quite a bull run here. And then it went on a bear for about a year, and then it consolidated for about a year. And then we all know what happened in 2017. Bitcoin goes on this run, gets to $21,000. And then we know that we went into the bear, the consolidation, and then we saw what happened again in May of 2020, when in 21, Bitcoin went all the way to $68,000. Okay. Look at where we are right now. We are here. This is the beginning of the consolidation. In March of 2024, that's exactly about 1 year and 1 month from now. That is when the run is going to start. It might start a couple months after, 3 months after, 6 months after. Bitcoin has been the #1 performing asset in the history of the world. Bitcoin goes on its run, it pulls all altcoins with it. That's just a historical fact, bar none. So if the next Bitcoin halving is coming in April 2024, and historically Bitcoin has gone on a bull run, triggered by each halving, which we just showed on the previous chart. If you buy Bitcoin now at 23,000, which I would highly recommend, I mean, it's a very smart move, and it goes past its previous all-time highs, and even does what analysts expect it to do at the minimum of 115 to 230,000. That means you made 5 times to 10 times your money. It's a great investment, because you're looking at investing that over just about a 2-year period. Buy now, somewhere in the next 2 years, 115 to 230. Seems like that is what will happen. But if you were to buy PPM now at 8 cents and it goes to its all-time high, well, that same amount of money, whether it be $50 a Bitcoin or $100 of the Bitcoin or even $500 of the Bitcoin, just getting back to $2 is 25. If it goes to a new all-time high of 4, it's 50 times. So one of the things that's been going on, as we've been speaking to many investors around the world over the last few weeks, they're looking at our project and they're saying, what you've accomplished in a crypto winter is truly amazing. And we're going to go over some of the numbers here in just a second. But one of the things that stuck out to me and started to take me a little bit by surprise, they said what we are looking for, we're looking for crypto projects where the token is actually dropped in value by like 90%. Well, we're there. We've done that. Okay. But there's an actual real project behind it, and the development and gains are still being made. And you guys have done that, even though you have a bad user interface. Okay. Because they went through the same things that our community members go through. Sometimes audio call goes through, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the registration is perfect, sometimes it's not. Sometimes contacts sync, sometimes it doesn't. And like I said, our analysis now is we now know how to solve each and every one of those problems. So having this development going on and not reaching the goal, but yet still registering and downloading somewhere between 1,000 to 4,000. There's a little bit of more fluctuation now, 1,000 to 5,000 people each and every single day. And we just continue adding to the database and become more popular around the world. So these are the things that a $50 investor, $100 investor, $1 million investor, they're going to want to look at and see. We grew the Panda app database to over 1.2 million. And that's a number that really jumps off the page at a lot of people when they're looking at that. We launched our BTC staking program. That program is being very successful for us now. It's a win-win-win situation, just as the pre-sale is going to be, because a certain amount of those funds constantly go back and they buy the tokens off the market, and then those are staked, okay? And they're locked up for at least 2 years or 3 years. We launched a Punk Panda merchandise shop with over 10 different products. We successfully listed in our first year of PPM on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. Not a real easy feat. We successfully launched our Web3 DeFi with the staking and the farming. Telegram group, 20,000 members, 24/7. Paid admins that are on there answer any question just like this. Built 3 websites, 2 native messaging engines that are the same messaging engines that are used by military in India for the Navy and the Army. We built we built the Panda app 2, approved both in Apple and Google App Store. We listed the PPM token on PancakeSwap and the Change Now wallet. And we created and launched the Panda Academy. Now, this is the other thing that the investors are looking at. This was something that, in our first, let me put it this way, 18 months ago, it was just simply a theory that somebody in any country, anywhere, could have absolutely no money. Just a smartphone. That's it. And that they could go out and start making life-changing money. It's not a theory anymore. It's actually happened. So that's actually tugging at the hearts of a lot of the investors also. They're saying, not only is this a project that can make money and can have a serious evaluation a few years down the road and make a lot of people wealthy, at the same time, though, you're helping people enhance their lives. You're helping people make differences in their own lives. So one of the things that really stuck out to them was 3.5 million apps that are on Google Play Store, 2.25 million on Apple. Many of them are duplicates, so we just stay at the 3.5 million. Only 268 of those apps ever achieved 1 million users in their first year of business. You know them all: Candy Crush, Call of Duty, Google Maps. When you go and you look at those 268 apps, one of the lowest valuations on any of them is about $100 million. But when you go over into the communications like Viper, WhatsApp, Zoom, anything that has to do with communications, $11 billion is the lowest valuation. 268 apps have done 1 million or more inside their first year of business. We're number 269. So to me, these are 2 things that we've done that have far exceeded any expectation. Being able to take any person in any country, have them make life-changing money, and accomplishing this, having the 1 million, because we knew that that would be a big springboard for us, because all of these companies that did it, the springboard was they got to 300, 400, 500 million users within the next 3 to 5 years once they accomplish that 1 million downloads. Messaging apps such as Viper, Telegram, Snapchat, they've commanded all-time high valuations of 11 billion to 24 billion dollars. And then when you break it down into per customer evaluations, Waze is a free navigating map that's very popular in the Asian countries. When a new member comes on with Waze, the company's value goes up by $20. If it was worth $1 billion, when one more customer comes on, now it's worth $1 billion and $20. WhatsApp, when it's a free messaging app, was going up by $43 per user in Alibaba. Well, we had an independent person that looked at this. Their company couldn't give us an official, but the prime person that runs that company, he did it for us as a favor. And he goes, your current valuation on two different methods is about $60 million. It's about $50 per user, which is kind of in line with what WhatsApp was a few years ago when they were acquiring a new customer. And we continue to acquire somewhere between 75,000 and 100,000 brand new users each and every month. So I think you can easily justify why somebody would want to invest into the Punk Panda token versus any other crypto project that might be out there. Because 90% of the time, any other crypto project that might be out there is going to be just an idea that's on paper saying, we're going to raise the funds, we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. Okay. We're 90% developed with one of our products. We're about 80% with another one, about 70% with another one. Panda Academy's all done. Websites are done. We have many things that are already done, they're in line, and we just need that one final part of the messaging app, which is the user interface being 100% accepted. Millions of people are going to pour in on a monthly basis. No more of this, 100,000. We got whole companies waiting, companies that have 50,000 people in them, 80,000, 100,000, 200,000, ready to just jump on board because it will be great for their teams. Now, these are teams that sometimes they're involved in direct sales. Some of them are not. They're traditional businesses. But what it does is it keeps their hierarchy all in place. Okay. Nobody has to spend any money. Nobody has to invest anything. They're just simply switching from one secure messaging app to another one that's much more secure with many more features. And now they can earn additional income. I mean, something would have to be seriously wrong for you to take a look at this and say, this would not be good for my company. So I just wanted to give you guys the ideas of that. Maybe you want to talk to some actual companies instead of just individuals sometimes when you're out there talking to people. Anyway, so now we can go out there and we can transfer from staking wallet to staking wallet in the back office. And you'll find this right here. Once you've logged into your account, you just go to transfer wallets. And this is another way for people that have not quite earned enough PPM, but they need money, so they can have the community members help them with that. And we'll go over this final thing here. Once again, pre-sale has been extended. Okay, it takes a $50 minimum order to start earning commissions. Okay, you can order as many times as you want. You can purchase as much PPM as you want. And the pre-sale and our best guess will continue for the whole year of 2023. So with that, I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video.